Hi everyone, this is Sharon from Sharon's Scrappy Space. Today we're going to be making this adorable little flower pot card. It's actually got a little bookmark that pulls out of the end. I've seen several people make this card, and this is my version of this. And let's get started. First of all, to make the flowers, we're going to be using the Sizzix Big Shot die. It's called Blossom Party, and I put the little flower pieces in here to show you how they all cut out. We're going to be using the Designer Series pattern stack. It's a Brights collection. This is the Old Olive, the Brights collection, and it is 9 inches long by 3 inches. And I've scored it at 1 1/4, 4 1/2, and 7 3/4. So when it folds up like this, it starts forming the shape of our cutter here. And basically, I really just eyeball this. I mean, you can go in, say, about to the 4th stripe here on the paper, and just right up to that score line, just to get the shape of the pot. And again, we're just going to line it up with the score line here and go over to about the 4th stripe there and just trim that off. And so when we fold it down, it gives us the shape of our card, our little flower pot. Alright, using our Snell adhesive, we're just going to apply a small dot in the middle and put the second largest flower on it. And I make sure all the points of the second flower here line up with the points of the pumpkin pie flower. And then we're going to use this little piece here, and then I'm going to top it off with a button. And this is from the Subtles collection. I'm going to be using the linen thread. We're just going to feed it through on both sides and just tie a little knot. Now that we've got the knot, we're just going to trim off the ends of the thread. Put the glue dot on the back of the button, and there we have our little flower. And I've already made the other two, and this is at 4 1/2, 1 3/4, and I'm using the Melon Mambo again. The Melon Mambo is cut at 1 1/2 by 4 1/4. And this, the Whisper White, is cut at 1 1/4 by 4 inches. And that's going to make our little bookmark to stick in there. And I'm using sticky tape to put this flower onto the bookmark. And I just start about halfway down here, and I put the first bit of sticky tape. And then, just for good measure, I'm going to put another one on there. Alright, and I've got this peeled off, and we're just going to simply attach it to the top of this bookmark. There, isn't that cute? Now we're going to be using the Herb Expressions, and I know the Herb Expressions does not come in a clear mount, but I bought a demonstrator out of her stamp sets, and she has unmounted all of her wood mount stamps when I bought them, and they work great, but I wouldn't recommend it. I think it devalues them a little bit, but it was a good opportunity for me to get more stamps to work with as a new demonstrator. And I use the Melon Mambo Classic ink to stamp the greetings. So we got that part done. Now we're going to use the sticky tape one more time. And let me find the end of it here. And we're going to put this along the edges of the sides of the flower pot because we want our bookmark to have room to slide in and out. Just run it along the edges there. Okay, now I've got it peeled off, and I'm just going to run some snail adhesive to put down the sides of the top of the pot, and this way we can just slide our little card right in. See, isn't that cute? Alright, next we're going to be using some dimensionals, and we're going to put it on these flowers. And I stack them because it just seems like it gives it a little bit more dimension, and I don't want that bookmark to not slide in and out, so I'm just going to stack them. And just line them up like that. Just make a little pyramid there. I'm going to come out a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Alright. Next we're going to take our Build a Blossom punch. This is a brand new punch set that just came out in the mini catalog. And I am going to punch some leaves. I actually want this large leaf. I'm just going to stick to 4 right now. And just using a little snail adhesive, I'm just going to just kind of tuck them in behind here so that they stick out a little bit. And again, you might want to use sticky tape to just make it a little bit stronger, especially on that bookmark. I'm just going to use a snail for right now. Alright. Now we're going to use a 1/4 inch Daffodil Delight Grow Grain ribbon, and I'm just going to run a little snail across the back just to kind of help hold it in place while I tie a knot in the front. Tie a little knot and cut off the edges here. There. Now using the Melon Mambo and the large scallop punch, I'm just going to punch out the background here. And I'm also going to stamp my greeting using the teeny tiny wishes set. I've already pulled out the happy birthday stamp. So I'm going to just stamp happy birthday in the Melon Mambo one more time. I love the way Stamlpin Up has everything that coordinates and just makes things so simple. Alright. Now I'm going to use my snail and attach it to the polka dotted side. Alright, that looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but alright. I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back to pop it up. And offset it here to the side. And there you have it. Little happy birthday flower pot card. Isn't that cute? Thank you and have a great day.